Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have my coverage of the FIA Nations Cup from this past Wednesday, and it is the Group B cars around Sardinia Road Course C. As you can see there, I am ranked 10th, so anything better than 10th would be perfect for me. I didn't really care about winning, I just wanted to improve my driver rating just a little bit. So heading into this race, I wasn't particularly confident because, I never use the sport soft tyres and I barely ever use Group B cars. But if I am going to use Group B cars, I'm going to use the greatest of them all, and that is the Audi Quattro. Of course, here in GT Sport, I've only got the Parks Peak Edition, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take this 5-cylinder turbocharged beast. It wasn't the quickest car, not by a long margin. The quickest car would have to be the Ford Focus Group B car. In a straight line, that thing was pretty freaking hard to catch, as you shall see in the race. I just couldn't keep up with them, and this very much is a power circuit, so I was already at a deficit, but I didn't really care too much. It was more just about having fun and enjoying my time. So yeah, this is my qualifying lap. It wasn't too great. I ended up running a 56.9. Not the best run in the world, but I wasn't really too bothered with qualifying too much. I just wanted to have fun at this race, really. That's what I've been changing with my approach to the FIA races, is don't take them as a pressure race, just try and have fun. I was going to do all three races for both categories, but I got pretty bored after the manufacturer's race. But anyways, going to the lineup here, you can see the front row is occupied by the Focuses. Well, the front three is all Focuses, and then you get the pleb, myself, in the Audi Quattro Sport. Just a great looking car, sounds amazing, and probably my all-time favorite rally car, so had to take it. There is one more other Audi here, and he is pretty far back in 16th, but nevertheless we move forward onto the race now. And I must say, I do quite enjoy this opening little sequence they've got here for the Sardinia track. It's a little bit different to what I'm used to, so change is always welcome. As you can hear, I've got my foot planted on the throttle, trying to waste as much petrol as possible, and it is a false start here for this Nations race. So here we go, all the lights go out and absolutely fly off the line. Now this race was a bit of fun and a giant freaking mess, as you shall see. Anyway, going down into the first corner here, gonna hit my braking marker, gonna go around the orange Focus, and it's gonna give us just a little bit of a bump, and if you touch that dirt on the outside there, it's pretty hard to get back onto the track. So that was just a little appetizer of what was going to come for this race. It's braking at the 50 board, down to 4th gear, swinging it in a little bit too early. Brain stopped working for a second there, and I'm going to pick myself up my first penalty of this race. And yes, there are many, because this race is just begging to give you a penalty. Good job. As you can see, already quite a big gap between myself and the Focuses, and like the gap that would emerge on the straight was immense. Just look how they are running away from me. I don't know if I was getting a bad exit or not, or they just had more power, but I don't know. Yeah, serving my penalty now. It seems that the Focuses were fast straight line cars and the Audi was more of a handling car. So yeah, not a good selection by myself, but I was just here just to enjoy it and have some fun. One thing I needed to get used to was the front lip on the Audi. It would like to bash into walls, quite a long front lip. Anyways, heading down to the first corner on lap 3, the leader and second place are going side by side, really slowing each other down quite considerably. The orange Focus there, getting nice and frisky with the other Focus. The Polish driver is going to serve his penalty, but he's going to rematerialize like just the worst opportunities. I'm going to bump into him, he's going to bump into the orange Focus. Anyways, going down to this downhill section here, I'm going to have such a stupid mistake, and like I was speaking earlier about that front lip, it caught on the inside, and then I bumped into the Polish guy and he lost the position. It was just dirty. Not the way I wanted to overtake him. But anyways, it was a long race, so we may as well just move on. Skipping here to lap 4, the Polish guy who I bumped off is really in my slipstream now, and with that top end speed of the Focus, he really was just going to have his way with me here. So I'm going to go to the outside, brake a little bit early, let him go down the inside, let him take the position. He's going to be quite aggressive about it, but it's rally cars, it's almost like rallycross, so it may as well be a little bit frisky, so there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, coming down to this left-hander, oh, never mind, sorry, coming down here to the end of lap 9, the two guys in front of me did pit, and I am going to take my pit stop now, so I have a little bit fresher tyres near the end of the race, so I can fight a little bit more. Anyways, as you can see, I've managed to burn a little bit more fuel than the Austrian, so I'm gonna take my pit stop now, just tyres, no fuel, because as you saw we had tons of fuel. So anyways, heading out here on lap 10, and I'm gonna be overtaken by the guy in the orange Focus, who the undercut managed to work for him, but I would have fresher tyres, 1 lap fresher tyres, and the guy first and second were doing a no stop, so now it was all about catching them and overtaking them. As you can see, lap 13, we have managed to catch up to the no stoppers, and really they were just sitting ducks. Under brakes in the corners, they stood no chance against us with the fresher tyres. Anyways, heading into the first corner here, I'm going to brake nice and early just to make sure that I make the corner. Really, I just needed to focus on not getting any more penalties and seeing how that worked out. Heading towards the inside here of the orange Focus. Gonna take that position from him nice and clean. Very good overtaking spot that. Anyways, going to this downhill section here, trying to make sure I don't hit the wall. Being held up a little bit here by the Peugeot, but there's nothing you can do there. It's almost like 1 by 1 to the section, because the cars like to slide around a lot. Anyways, I'm going to head to the outside here. I'm going to try and hang around the outside of the Peugeot and box in the orange Focus. Now heading down the front straight. The Peugeot wasn't the greatest in a straight line. It's probably the same, if not a little bit quicker than the Audi. So I knew he wouldn't be an issue, but I was just going to hold the outside line here. And you can see on the radar there the orange Focus trying to go around the outside. Hit the brakes nice and hard, clip the apex, and you can just see the speed difference between myself and the German in front of me on the old tyres. But I dipped the tyre off there, and that's going to give me a really bad run into this left-hander here. I'm going to go defensive and just hold off the orange Focus as long as possible. The orange Focus was very, very difficult to keep behind with his speed. It's going to this downhill section here. You can see the speed difference was immense on the old and fresh tyres. So I'm going uphill here now to the hairpin, the final corner. I'm going to try again, same move as last lap. Try and hang around the outside. Going to run a little bit wide. Can't get on the throttle too early, but I managed to get okay. And you can just see the speed difference. That Focus is very, very fast. So I'm going to dip in behind him. And I'm actually going to give him a little bump draft, just to try and get away from the guy behind who was the real threat. I'm going to go to the outside here, hard on the brakes. I'm going to bump into the guy on the inside. Didn't upset him too much, but it did cause me to lose position, so I felt that was fair enough. Anyways, behind the orange Focus again now, heading into this left-hander. Now it was all about seeing who could overtake. Go to the inside here to the downhill section, try and be risky again, 2 by 2, get off the throttle. It's going to hit me into the wall, it's going to bump him into the wall, and that's going to give me a 5-second penalty. So him hitting me off gets me a 5-second penalty. Now you're going to see a huge problem with GT Sport. So he hits me into the wall, and I bounce off and hit him into the wall, and I get the 5-second penalty. But focus on him, that orange Focus down into the first corner here, as he's absolutely going to thunder punt first place off. He's going to shit whip him to Narnia and get absolutely no penalty whatsoever. That wasn't very fair. but it's whatever. As I said, I was doing this race for fun, and all I needed to do was be higher than 10. So at this point, I really didn't give a shit. And I was like, let's just get this race over and done with. It was a final lap. Glad it was. This race was a mess. It was a lot of fun, but it could have been more fun if it was clean. I'm also to blame on that part. I did bump off somebody, and I do apologize. As you see, I had two guys in front of me, both run wide. The guy who ran wide right in front of me was on very old tyres, and I think that the Toyota who ran off was also bumped off. So that's going to give that Sir Jesus a 5-second penalty, which then doubles to a 10-second penalty. So I managed to come away with a podium there, 3rd position, and yo, what a mess of a race. It was a lot of fun. Nice little combo with the Group B's and Sardinia Road C. Was a mess because people never really use these cars, so we don't actually quite know how to drive them to their best potential. They're not like GT3 cars. But in the end, I managed to get 3rd. It was a great race and quite a bit of fun. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like or subscribe, and I'll check you next time.